No, no, no. Not emo. Yo, man. Hi. Hi, voice. Voiceless voice. Cool nickname. At this moment I'm observing very uncomfortable feeling of my ego. Super mega uncomfortable. I'm not thinking Zach, but the experience I'm going through right now is very interesting in sense of feelings, not thoughts. Because it's quite easy to see how ego hides behind thoughts, but it's very super uncomfortable when you see how it hides behind feelings. And when you allow it, it gets even worse. But it must be done. No problem, Andre. That advice was from beyond mind. But I feel that you get the meaning. Yo Mahavishnu. But funny thing is, at this moment my body is actually shaking because of ego feels he is dying. You can't see it, but my chest is completely shaking. That's why I don't go live streams these days. Very interesting experience to observe. And when you come to this kind of feeling in you, you know that you have found the center the heart of ego, and he doesn't like it. He doesn't like talking about these things as well. Allowing is the key. Being smarter than this pull into wanting to know answers is the key. No, I'm not believer. Believer to what, Zach? Why should I believe to something if I just know the reality? Tell me, Zach. The thing is, this is complete dream. And we all are the same dreamer of this dream. This is really a matrix. Hi, Sakura. Thanks, Mahavishnu. Zach, sorry, but I really prefer not to use word God just because it has too many images in each one's mind. I prefer to use words isness, awareness, being, because they cannot be objectified as well. So they actually more helps to point to the real deal. To the biggest picture in where everything happens. Sakura, I'm very strange. The feelings are very strange. That's what I mean. Not me. Mahavishnu, I will have to make 200 subscriber special stream, brutal 5-hour meditation. Sakura, why are you disappointed? What about our sweet dear Lord and God Jesus Christ? You are Christian. Well, I'm really not into any religion, because religion is gate, just like silence is gate. Everything is pointing to reality. Like people who are completely not religious or even doesn't meditate, if they go through big suffering and trauma in life, and let it go, then they become one with God. The thing is, religion is only one way. But the trap of the mind will still be there, both to religious people and not religious people. And to face this trap, we all will go and are going through same experiences. What Jesus Christ did experience was complete collapse of his personal self, personal identity. He experienced the big picture embodied in that completely. He saw that we all are one through this experience. Somehow religion was made out of that. I don't care. Dude, this shaking is so weird. I feel like I'm on drugs, but I'm totally clean. I really don't go deep in what is belief and faith. Because if there is belief and faith, that means there is someone who is believing. If there is someone who is believing, that means he sees other as separate. That's how fragile is oneness. That's how tricky is your ego. Separation is really illusion. For now, I don't have words how to explain it. Zach, what are you talking about? You're telling me that that is the whole point of creation. The thing is, you can believe what you want. That's that's not wrong. This is just your way to inner freedom. It's gonna happen to you in different way than it's happening to me, for example. I couldn't say that the way you're seeing life is wrong at this point. But that view of life is not real for me. Sakura, what are you feeling today? What you need? What is this that you can't do? Dudes, why do you want people to believe what you type in this chat about Muhammad, Krishna, Alpha, Omega? This is the only reality as you see me right here. Not your eyes, not your vision. Something else sees. It's beyond concepts. Concepts are happening in reality. People are happening in reality. I really don't have ability to talk in levels, in different levels of understanding. I hope that I will learn that one day. I guess the more my ego fades, the better I probably will be feeling each one of you. Sakura, you should light a candle in your room. Watch to this candle, and at the same time allow everything to happen mentally in you, but keep Keep alive this knowing that you're watching at the candle. That's super simple practice, Sakura, for you. How you can free yourself from mental pain and see your ego. Whoa, 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 new name. You know new name. So new name yesterday sent me video, cool video, where he was chilling in India. That was a good vibe. That is a cool place, new name, actually. And about the silence, if there's someone in you who is watching this, who concentrates on silence when meditating, silence is a door. It must be used till the one who meditates drops. And after that, this silence of your being doesn't disappear. It's still there, but there's just no one who is holding it. It's there effortlessly. So it's not like that silence is completely not true. It's just not the end point of reality. Zach, you're saying to Mahavishnu, read the Quran and you will know for yourself. Actually, I have a book written already from my talks with Master, one great Master. Someday, if I will finish it, you could read it and you will never be the same. And it's not a religious book. Don't worry, new name. But the thing is, we all seek attention unconsciously. Sakura, I already told to you, light a candle, watch at the candle, be present, just know that you're watching how candle is existing. and let everything pass in you. New name, of course you do, but I mean, you don't have to worry about that. That's not something you worry about, you just notice it, like everything, and let it fade. When you notice something in you, leave it like that. Is the best option. If thinking about that happens, okay, let it happen. It's the same thing. Notice that. And when there comes some super uncomfortable feeling, like for me right now, that you really need to know some answers, right? Like really, really, and it burns, then just allow it. If you follow this in you, this feeling, then you're deeper in ego trap. Well, that's okay if you notice that as well. But if you can just stay aware of uncomfortable feeling that you want answers about anything mentally and let it go away, then you're close to freedom. Sakura, you're ready to just give up. Sakura, don't give up physically. There's no point. Let go this mental state. This mental state, Sakura, is not you. Sakura, you really should talk to a specialist. Because it's really dangerous what you're typing. Yo Divi, Singh, well, reading religious books, actually, that's good background. If you read them all, actually, that's great. Then you see that they all talk about same thing. Same thing that happens to you when you just let go your fake identity, and you don't need knowledge to do that. Divi, post 2020, my mental capacity went down. I don't know. You're a very bright guy. You fucked up a lot of things in life, but right now things are feeling you're gaining yourself back. Well, that is beautiful comment. How are you gaining yourself back? I don't know about what kind of self are you talking about, like, because when you say you're getting yourself back, probably I understand something else. Take care, Andre. Go into just being. What can be better? But Andre, man. Don't go, Andre, listen. I know this mindset. The one who sometimes goes into being. It's actually not true. You are always in this being. This being is just your knowing that you are is the knowing. This is what really liberates. You don't have to go anywhere. You are here in this being all the time. And I'm telling it to you because I know you understand. Divi, your brain was on standby mode. Mental fog, confusion. I don't want to upset anyone, but mental fog and confusion will always come back to test you if you still believe that that's who you are, that you have to test if you have some identity in this mental fog and confusion. Each and every ego or illusionary self pattern repeats itself over and over just to test your perception. And it's too easy to continue to live in this state. But while you are in this state, suffering will always be there, because all suffering is totally psychological. If you take out from yourself psychological feeling that you are this and that, this individual self. If you take it out and allow everything to be unfiltered, just passing by, moving through your life, then there's no suffering. You see every thought as just passing by, not you. Same way you see emotions, they happen, but psychologically they are not you. Feelings, memories, happenings, physical happenings around you, they are same happening. If you start to give something psychological importance, this is called fake self. And you maybe don't know it because no one has told you that. That's the only reason. Does someone know what date is today? 11. Okay. Had to write down something. Divi, I will respond to you. I'm just behind chat. Killer and Sakura, can you please not spam? Because when you spam just so many messages where's 2 letters or the same things, it's really hard to see the chat. Divi Singh is asking, how do you get over this? Divi, did you type that as I was telling you how to get over that, or after that, so I could know what you want to get over? Your fake identity, or these cycles when... Funny thing is about these cycles that I told, these cycles of mental fog. The funny thing is they will always be there. So how do you think? What should you do if they will always be there, just like bad weather outside? What do you do? Positive happenings, emotions will always be there. Heavy emotions will always be there. What do you do if you know that they are like weather? What do you do? if you only want, Divi, if you only want positive sensations and emotions in you, then how do you think? What happens to the negative ones when you push them away? Who is the one who controls this in you, and why? Why is someone in you trying to control things that cannot be controlled? Sakura, you can talk in chat, but don't spam so much. Like, if you really want to talk just with you 3v2, then I mean you can find your both of you find each other in socials. It's all good to talking with each other in chat, but just if you spam like random things, it's just like not getting anywhere. U3v2, you can go live from your PC if you don't have 50. 50 requirement is just for mobile phones. No, you cannot, Mahavishnu, you cannot stream from phone. Divi, hey man, I don't know anything about you, but you came in at right time. Post 2022 today was first time I felt alive. Something came back online. That's great, Divi. That's really great that you hear what I say. Many people don't hear that. But Divi, I must admit that this period for me as well is quite interesting. And I don't have words for many things. I experienced mind-blasting realization, and now I see what my ego really is and where he is. And it's like living in jail, but in good way. Now that I see my ego's very subtle appearances, it's trying very strongly to pull me in its games. And I know that life like this will be for quite a while. You was living your life simply cycle regrets, remorse and still mode, like a man in coma. You need to say everything, but I understand. Yes, we are mortals. And yes, completely yes, there is immortality, but not for your body and mind. And one more but, you can experience this in your life, immortality, but not as someone who is able to experience it. You will experience it only when the one who wants to experience anything will be allowed, just seen, and let go. Mahavishnu, if you feel that they're spamming, you can do what you want. Feel the power in your hands, Mahavishnu. But Divi, about what you said, living life like a man in coma. That's actually how almost any person is living, just because the ego layer is very thick. They don't see through the ego that reality is always present. You will never find reality in your mind, in your imagination. You will never know what is like enlightenment until you think about it. All of this must be dropped away, but not in physical way, not in like way like you have to bury in you, hide in you anything. Dropping away happens when you just allow everything to happen and just notice it. Without feeling of you, without personal relationship to anything that happens in you. And to make it even more fun, if there's some thought in you about what I just said, this is the key. Allow it and don't follow it. Feel this uncomfortable feeling that you don't want to know anymore. This is how you make your nervous system, mind system, to start to start to know that you are not personality. Strange steps must be taken to come to transpersonal realization. Yes, Divi, I can talk about regrets in life. Hi, BH Raoe. Divi, regrets in life. So, why do you believe that regrets has power? I mean, of course, there's personal self-feeling in regrets. But this is the thing. In almost every aspect in your life, well, mentally, there is this personal relationship with what's happening in you. This is not the way how you can experience oneness and reality if you intuitively feel that there is one. Because for ego, that's completely like blinded. Completely deep in its own glory, its central stage in life. That could be hard even to feel some kind of intuition. Ego is ready for something bigger than itself when it has lived through suffering fails in life and actually regrets, because even regrets, if you have lots of regrets, I mean, you don't feel good about that and you want to leave them. And you feel somewhere in you that you want to let it all go, just let it go. And you're completely right about that. But you don't have to do it only with regrets. You can really do it with everything mentally, because everything is happening by itself, just like your heart beats. You just don't see it at this point. Because ego thinks he's the main reality. If life is about some positive things all the time, enlightenment wouldn't be real. Indians and Iranians are genomically connected up to 30-40%. Actually, well, I have heard that Europeans and Indians, yeah. You're a computer science engineer. Nice, man. I also do with like stuff related to programming. Your problem was regrets and your focus. And they still are. You need to fix your focus. Divi, I don't want to upset you again, but there is no one in you who can fix your focus. But you have really the greatest power you have. You just haven't used it, is to allow this one who wants to or needs to do anything, to allow it to go its own way. Drop the control. But Divi, I really don't know if I'm talking in a level that you understand. But I'm talking with you in this way because you felt something before. Divi, what do you know about ego. New name. New name's comment, Sacral, it feels so weird. You've been living freely past 2-3 days and there's no suffering. And you're feeling a bit scared of going back. What's going on? Classic. This is classic, dude. I'm going through this all the way. All the time, I mean. And how do you think? How do you think? Who is the one in you scared and doesn't want suffering? Is that your true self? Is that this reality itself that we are living in? Or is it your fake self? You name these cycles will come back again and again. And you don't have to do anything about it. Allow it. New name. Try to feel the next thing I'm gonna say. Forget about your emotions and thoughts. Just look outside. Maybe you don't like night and you wait for sunlight. But deep in you, you are not worried. Either it's light or sunlight. Night or sunlight. Why are you not worried? Because you know that you are not night or sunlight. You just know. That's the only reason why you feel good. No matter if there's night or sunlight, night or day. Sorry. But if you really tried to make this personal to you, this outside day and night thing, if you really tried for years, for lifetimes, that's the only way how you get scared, worried, frustrated, because of this psychological belief that something's real. This is the only way. And now you can look at your inner world. When some regret comes, some doubt comes, fear comes, greed comes, the thing is, they are no different than the night. You made it personal. If you let that go, completely from you, that belief, the belief that it has something to do with you, you still would be alive, you still would have body, you still would have bad feelings and good feelings, but there would be no you, and you would be completely free. Rest of the process would happen by itself. That's when enlightenment starts to happen. When you have realization that everything for you is real only because you believe it. When you drop everything that you believe, everything that you think is real, mentally, in outer world, doesn't matter. What is left? Because you wouldn't die. What is still left there? Is it some thought? Is it some feeling? Is it some object? Because reality is that you are not personal self. Reality is reality just is, that's all. There's nothing more complicated. Awakening is the simplest thing. It's so simple that you cannot grasp it. What's left there when you let go everything? How can you still be alive? Sorry, I haven't read comments. I have no idea what you're typing. Killer and Sakura. When I scroll to comments, and both of your comments are like just one emoji or two letters about nothing, I don't feel good about that. Yes, Divi, ego will always be part of you. It just becomes transparent. Ego is needed for talking, for knowing borders. Ego is there to help to you. It won't like completely die, but it will become unimportant to you. Everything in your mind is there to help you to live. Ego is just one part, but there is difference between psychological ego and like natural ego. This psychological ego must be there as well, so you could drop it. That's just how life is. Divi, your true self is 3-year-old child who has separated from his parents, and that's hard, Divi. I see that how this can make some kind of like trauma inside. But this trauma is your deepest teacher. This feeling. New name, you understood till that there's a deep in you that isn't scared, but you didn't understood what I was trying to say about what should you be doing. New name. Listen, new name. Forget about doing. Can you just let everything happen in you, just like your heart beats? Allow it. Can you do that? I know it's not about doing, but can you just notice when it's happening? Listen, men, dudes and women, I will end this stream now. Sakura, please don't spam. U3V2 got timed out already. Divi, I didn't saw your message. New name, but listen, new name. New name, have you ever meditated? I don't remember. Because, new name, actually I have one practice for you that I said earlier in this live stream, but I think you wasn't here. Hello, perfect cell. New name, so listen, there's new practice for you. But first I'm gonna ask to you, how do you meditate now? Divi says, by the way, your name means part of divine light. You are named after a Sanskrit word. Divi, is that your real name? Divi Ansh Singh. That's a cool name. Part of divine light. Man, Divi, then you're in good hands. Perfect cell, so this is U3V2's second account. Don't spam U3V2 if that's you. Divyansh. I stopped meditation 3 days ago, but I did guided meditation. I put headphones in my ears and I need a guided meditation. New name, so listen, new name. I know what will help you. Can you do this? Can you light a candle It sounds silly, but listen. Light a candle, look at that candle, and just see it. Just know that you're seeing it, looking at it, and whatever happens in you, let it happen. But in same time, don't lose just this knowing that you're looking at candle, and let everything come into your mind. Yo, unemployment has led you here. And what else have, or I don't know, led you here? What kind of things are you into? Sakura, my mind just subconsciously stops to read what you type if you type a lot of things like spam. Sakura, if you would type in a chat some stuff about like your feelings, your thoughts, if you would be open to that, then I would probably respond. Nice, Divi. Do you live in Himalayas as well? When that silence hit you first time, you was FKAN scared. Like you was scared, but it happened again and again and again, and you just became normal to it. So new name. What time ago did this silence hit you? You for sure know, not now, not now. No, you for sure know what is silence. Is this spaciousness, emptiness in you. It's not a sound, it's not a feeling. And things like that happens from suffering. This silence firstly shows up when you let go something in you, some ego layer unveils, then this silence shows up. Yes, Divi, emptiness is internal music. It is the music of too much talking for today for me. It is music of your being, but it is not being itself. But this music of your being can really lead you to being itself if you pay your attention to it. Inner silence and inner emptiness was gate to me, Divi, for 16 years. Only meditation for me was to be as this silence, meditate in it. I really thought that silence is enlightenment. But yes, later realization came that something sees in me, perceives, knows this silence. But actually, I'm going too far when I say to you to see who is seeing silence. No, Sakura, I'm not mad at you, I'm just not reading, but please don't spam. New name, I see your comment. This year, maybe 5 to 6 months ago. So new name, listen. This silence will never leave you while you're in body, mind, person. And maybe the best practice for you is to try to recognize this silence. Do it for years. Do it like I did for 16 years. No. For you, realization will come earlier. Because I'm telling you already that you should focus on inner silence as long as you see that this meditator, the one who admires inner silence, is the last layer of ego itself. Then this drops and this silence becomes effortless. There's no more you that has to maintain it, that has to give attention to it. This is only thing that change. Like if we talk about silence, it becomes effortless only when you let go in you the one who is focusing on it. But you can do this by spending as much time you can as this silence, in this silence. Because this silence helps you to see all the rest layers of your ego. Like silence level is here, normal ego level is here, there is being. So, of course, if you're here, then I can talk as long as I can about being. But first you have to know the silence. But you want to tell me about this miracle that silence had came before, the two before suffering. I didn't knew that was happening. Yes, new name, it is like that. This silence is in people and comes in people many times. It's there always, actually. Just your attention is not. And it's natural. Sakura did not ban U3V2, I just timed out him for 5 minutes. Sir, why are you ignoring me? You just lost your job and I'm treating you like trash. No, I'm not treating you like trash. I just can't help you to get a new job. Sakura, you're saying please answer your question. What was your question? See, Sakura, if you type a lot, I don't even see your real question. Yes, focusing on silence, but why should you focus on silence? New name. Silence is shadow of your being. It's reflection, but it is not being itself, but it is reflection, and it is really enough if you focus on silence for now. But yes, there is, I get what you mean. Well, Yune, maybe you are ready to, maybe you already see that there is no one in you that needs to focus. The concept of focusing itself, of someone focusing, is just a thought. If you see that in you, that you see it the right way. If that helps to you, you can really assume that you are the silence, but still keep attention to silence. Low-key, sir, you're like Jesus. Man, I even don't know how to pronounce your nickname. Road bean, seeing doesn't make the difference. Why it got deleted? Man. Let it be that way. Let it be. New name. Funny thing is that the one who is typing, I haven't gone through. It's not real. It's not really you. When you will see it, then you will see it. Don't rush to that. There's nothing required new name to be even to recognize this silence. It's just point of perception. It can change in 1 second. And when it change, you will never look at same things the way you do again. And it's like that with everyone. your body and nervous system, mind can adapt like in one moment. If you walk on the street and dog barks to you, you suddenly are ready to react. Your whole body changes, emotions changes instantly. You keep on walking, some girl comes to you and hugs you, you instantly feel loved, instantly. Same thing is with perception of who you are. Okay, DOS, I will call you DOS, but probability that I will remember is very, very low. I mean, you don't have even profile picture. Nice, DOS. I'm 34. To get in that silence, to shut off your mind, you project an imaginary beam of light through your forehead to your heart. Well, how you get to inner silence, it doesn't matter. But when you get there, stay as this silence. Mind is there to help you. Mind is not your enemy. You can use imagination if you want to. Come to silence. So yes, new name for you. For you, the best practice would be first to reach level where you can stay aware of inner silence for 30 minutes straight or 1 hour straight. That would mean that you have enough inner clarity to go further. Sakura, your name is easier to remember because when I see Nathan, I know that it's Sakura. But for YJ44, MU4, UM5, UK5, UK, that's harder. You commented about your son. I didn't see that comment. Oh man, my back hurts. Wait. I have to change sitting position. Man, I have to be in work after 8 hours. Yes, you are not clear. You want to stay in that silence, but there's a part of you who doesn't. And you're not sure what percentage wants to stay. Well, I mean, new name. You can enlightenment can happen to you. Your ego can dissolve, become transparent, also without silence. But my best advice to you is, if you have come to inner silence, then keep on grinding in that direction. And you have two choices. Like, listen man, I had one friend who admired silence. The first time when I was young and discovered that silence can lead me to my real nature, the being. I talked with that dude a lot about inner silence. He was into inner silence for like a year. And then life started to happen with him. And he prioritized anything else but silence. And now, well, he's living in same ego state, I would say, even deeper ego. No more silence, no enlightenment. And that's not wrong. That's his way. That's really not wrong. But with this, I wanted to say to you, you can either postpone your awakening, or you can really dive deep into it. Listen, guys and girls, I have to go now. See you tomorrow or after tomorrow in live stream. It was nice to talk with you. No, new name. Today, not even today, this day I have to go to work after 8 hours. Actually 7. So I will go to sleep. That's very good, you three. You can be normal. See, Sakura, you three was always with you. Okay, bye everyone. A new name, actually. Speaking about your hoodie, I will deliver it tomorrow, not today. You saw that, man, in the comment. But YJ44C, I already forgot your name, like some Dose or Dawn, I don't know. But you can watch this live stream from beginning. There's some interesting topics. Dos? Nah, man, won't remember. Okay, bye everyone, yo. Peace.